The Joe Rogan Experience.
There was some lady who was just arguing that there's no biological difference between men and women. I'm gonna send you this, Jamie, because it's so kooky. You're like, come
Doctor
on.
Who.
You can't really think that this is true. This is
no biological difference?
There's no difference between men and women's strength. Pennsylvania state senator said there's no biological advantage for men in women's sports or disadvantage for women in men's sports.
That's a woman?
A woman said this. This is so crazy. I just sent it to you, Jamie. It's so kooky. You're like, come on. Look, I know you want to believe this, but if you're going to be on TV saying things, it has to make some kind of fucking sense.
Female bodies are just as strong, as fast and capable as male bodies. I want all girls to know that there are elected officials like me who would never underestimate your ability to beat a boy at their own sport. Because that's what the premise of this bill assumes, that female bodies are less than male bodies. For what reason, other than political gain, are we spending time and taxpayer dollars on a completely made-up issue? So female bodies are just as strong.
That's so crazy
What
to
guy
say.
hurt her?
Well, she just got caught up in the woke bullshit. She lives in an echo chamber, probably. All the people around her are all either in academia or in some sort of left-wing fucking ideology, and they really believe that. And they believe that you should say that. Because if you're not saying that, and you're saying women are less than men. That's not what anybody's saying. Strength and speed and athleticism is not all of life.
Well, you made the point. There's men that are less than men in different areas.
Yeah.
Of course.
They're called coders. They're out there. Like, they're incels. They're online. They're making apps. There's a lot of different roles for people in this life. It doesn't make you a man just because you can run faster than everybody else. But to say that men can't run faster than women is just, you're denying statistics and science and all the information that we have gathered forever. We have so much data. High school 15-year-old boys beat the women's soccer team, the professional team. So shut the fuck up. This is stupid to say. It's not transphobic, homophobic. It's not genderphobic. It's not misogynistic. It's just a fact of physical nature.
But also, if you hit the pinnacle, the fight's over. Do you know what I mean? If you just go like women's sports is highly attended, it's given the same amount of TV time as men's sport and everything. It's like, yeah, not enough.
Not really.
Like now I want to be in men's sports
well,
also.
That's the craziest one. When the WNBA players won as much money as the NBA players. No, the NBA actually generates extreme amounts of revenue. If somebody wrote a joke about it, the WNBA wanted what their just pay was, and so they owe $400 million because that's really how it balances out. It's like a losing. It's never been profitable.
Do you know what those things? But like it's like you're helping the one to hurt the many in so many things too. It's just like that video Shane showed me this years ago. The blind kid playing football. It's like a little boy playing Pop Warner football and he's blind. And I'm like, who's this for? Like,
Where's
it's like
your dad.
It's
Why is he letting you do that?
Who is this for?
Is he Daredevil?
And the kid gives a speech in the video. He gives a speech and he goes, a lot of people say blind people can't play football, and you're like, yeah, everybody. And you've never seen this video?
No.
This is maybe my favorite video on the internet. You know, blind football, Jamie, if you could. It's a 30-second video. The song they picked for this is the greatest thing in the world.
So here's the thing about like the WNBA. If you love the WNBA, that's great. There's a certain amount of people that love the WNBA. It's great that women have an avenue for professional sports, but you only get paid as much as people are willing to go to see you. Mm-hmm. And if they're not willing to go see you, I'm sorry.
Because they want to see dunks.
This kid's blind.
It's that kind of confidence that continues to amaze people who watch Dylan play.
Oh, this is so crazy.
All of this blind.
Oh, this is so crazy.
I can't see, and a lot of people think that a blind person can't play football.
But this courageous youngster has proven those people wrong. On the
I mean, you can't play football by smell. That's impossible.
Is so crazy.
But it's like what you're actually doing is making this game not fun for anybody else out there.
Right. You can't hit the blind kid.
No one's going to hit the blind kid, and if you do, you're a dick.
You're just running around, so you have one less player, for real. It's just like your team has decided to be on a handicap so you can get on the news.
We used to play basketball on a story every Wednesday, and Nate Bargatze one time brought his friend Nick Novicki, who's a little person, comedian, and he brought him, and we were like, oh, he's going to play? Like, all right, I guess. And we let him play, and every time he'd get the ball, the defense would lay off him and let him shoot, and he'd make it or miss it, but it was what it was. And then he started, when everyone would lay off on defense, instead of shooting the ball, he'd try to like run in and like do a layup, and we're letting him. Until eventually Nate Bargatze, of all people, goes over and just cleaned his shot right into like the projects. He just sent away. He's like, we can't just let this happen the whole time. It becomes not fun for everybody. It was when I was a kid, I remember very few stories, but there was a handful of like the girl that fought to get on the men's football team.
Yeah.
Football's such a violent sport that to let girls play it, they have to put them in lingerie. The lingerie football league is the only visible women playing football sport. I don't know, but I wanted to start taking like bets on it.
That was a thing, right? At one point in time.
Oh yeah, and they hit hard. They hit hard.
Derby?
Never saw roller derby live.
Roller derby.
There's also buns in basketball where they have morbidly obese black chicks wear thongs and play basketball.
I haven't seen that.
But
roller derby's like
let's
more
buy a team.
Like a really hardcore lesbian type activity, right?
Oh yeah,
I would imagine.
I would assume, yeah.
Like really
get to bang in the chicks.
Hardcore dyke bar girls with fucking weird tattoos.
And there's like some element of wrestling to it also. It's like not fully real.
Very aggressive. You know, they slam into each other. They get fucking crazy.
The lingerie football, if you look up lingerie football's biggest hits, it's nuts what they've done.
Lingerie, but I saw that they made a deal for something to air on ESPN2 this year. This is like a women's tackle football league.
Oh, really?
Championship game from last year.
Wait a minute, these are chicks?
Yeah.
Come on.
Go back.
Well,
that was a hell of a play.
Yeah.
Whoa. That's nuts.
30, 40-yard pass. Caught it.
What?
Oh, my God. That's crazy. Dude, they look pretty good.
Yeah.
This looks better than WNBA. Maybe they found it. Maybe women's tackle football is what's up. Because you're going to see a lot of tackles.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I don't know if they get jacked up like they do in the NFL or anything. But
Well, they have to. They're running into each other.
Here's what's funny about this. These hits are pretty good, but they're wearing actual football pads.
Yeah.
Lingerie football's biggest hits are they're wearing shoulder. Yeah, they're wearing shoulder pads and lingerie. They look like the Legion of Doom. They fucking used to come out.
Oh,
yeah.
this is it?
Dude, they wail each other.
Do they really?
I
Oh
mean,
my
it's
God.
crazy.
Well,
And titties never come out.
That's great. They must have the thing strapped down. That's ouch.
It's like these pileups are crazy.
How much staph infection is coming out of these fucking things? I'm seeing a lot of staph. I'm seeing a lot of staph happen in the future, these ladies.
I mean, they blast each other into the
You're going to
sides.
get scratched up bad. You're going to get staph for sure. Whoa.
But I will
right
say,
up the butt.
the fact you get 22 girls on a field who are not fighting the idea of like, oh, so we just got to dress like sluts to play football. They just go, yeah, we'll dress like sluts and play football.
Fuck it.
Why are they shamed?
Yeah.
And if you find buns in basketball,
It's the same
we
kind
should
of
buy
deal?
a franchise, dude. I'll go halvesies with you.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. There's a couple of BBLs in there.
Actually, see if you could find the buns in basketball leg break. There's a girl who fucking she has
don't
a
show
Paul
me.
George like fucking leg break just because she's just fat and she just falls under the weight of her dribbling.
How bad is it?
It's pretty gnarly. It's not the worst I've ever seen. It's not Tom Segura's arm bad,
Oh, that
but
was
it's
a
close.
bad one.
That was bad.
That was so bad.
It's because when he pulls it back and it's flopped. It's the Anderson Silva retracting the flopped leg. You know,
his arm still is fucked. It's
Tom's?
it's still not 100%.
Oh, I'd have to
His
assume.
grip is still fucked up. He had a bunch of nerve surgeries and shit.
Yeah, that was gnarly.
Dude,
And
imagine
if imagine if anyone's
popped.
playing defense.
just going for a layup. It
Oh,
just
yeah, here we
pops. Oh, no.
Whoop, dip. Whoop, dip. Oh!
Oh, God. It just snaps.
For buns and basketball, of all things.
Oh, it just snapped. Oh, my God.
Hey, I can tell it's going to rain tomorrow. How do you know that? Old buns and basketball injury.
Bro, those are bad injuries. The femur's a real bad one.